Let's lock in. We got an episode of Super Nanny. Here we go. First time we've watched this in a month.
Well, as you can see, I'm on a ferry, Whidbey Island, upstate Washington, about to take a look at a submission tape for a family who claim they need my help. So why don't we take a look at this?
Hi, we're the Young family. I'm Jenny.
I'm Ricky.
And we have 3 boys.
We have Nico, who's 6.
And Makai, we call him Kai Guy, who's 4.
Kai Guy.
Crew, who's 21 months. I know, I gotta go. I work for a security firm. Bye-bye. Because the economy is kind of tough right now, we've been having to move around a lot, and that means relocating my family quite often. We're really only in like one city for about 3 months at a time.
And we don't really know where we're gonna go next.
Wow, look at that. I mean, they barely got settled here, and then they're on the move again. Might as well not unpack.
Kai, I think I want to get a box and start putting some toys in there.
No.
We dread the idea of having to bring out the boxes. As soon as we start bringing out the boxes, that's when like mayhem will really start to set in.
Mom, I don't want to eat this.
All day long, boys are wrestling, hitting, kicking, running, everything.
Hey.
Nico!
I think Jenny just sometimes just like, go for it. Go outside, go in the forest, take your machetes.
What? Oh, that just really jumped the gun here. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? Where the hell did the machete come from? What did I miss? Hold on, what the hell?
Machetes.
Take your machete. Hey.
Hitting,
Okay, fighting.
kicking,
Okay, I
running,
get it. Right.
everything.
Hey.
Nico!
I think Jenny just sometimes just like, go for it. Go outside, go in the forest, take your machetes.
Nico!
Bro, what a crazy.
Hitting, kicking, running.
Look at this. I'm gonna pause right here. Hold on. Bro, that is like a 3-foot machete, and he's pointing it at the 21-month-old running at him. Whoa, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. I didn't even read the title. I didn't even read the title of this. I just clicked one.
Nico!
I think
says
Jenny
machetes.
sometimes just like, go for it. Go outside, go in the forest, take your machetes.
He's holding it with the blade side, by the way, which is not good.
Why would these kids be playing with a machete? Oh my God, are you kidding me?
What the hell?
Hey, I got a new project. Let's
That's what I'm
get
saying,
all the
Caitlin,
toys
what
in
the-
the yard and clean them up.
Let's just keep doing this.
I think Jenny feels really guilty because we've been moving so much.
Ow.
That like she
Surprised
kind
no
of
one has
lets the
gotten
boys
hurt
get
yet,
away
or
with
they
a
haven't
little
talked about it,
Careful
Amanda.
with baby, careful with baby. Excuse me?
Damn.
These kids are not listening though. You know, they do need some boundaries.
Bedtime is really hard.
bit. Good night, Bubba. I think bedtime is a nightmare. I hate bedtime. You see the dark circles in my eyes? Those are courtesy of Crew because the kid is 21 months and he's still sleeping in our bed.
You know, every time we move, Kruby is in a new room or a new crib, and
It's a shame for the kids if they're moving, like,
consistency
5
has
times a
been
year.
Sleeping with us.
I get no sleep. That's my biggest thing with Crew is I get no sleep with him.
Oh, this is ridiculous. How is this family meant to function on no sleep?
Where the hell is
We moved 4 times in the last
Is she
year,
at?
and another move
is Joe in like the
coming.
middle of the Arctic
We
Ocean?
really need your help.
Right, looks like we're here. Better go and help.
There's that taxi. It's a, God damn, hold on, whoa, what a nice ass fucking house. That's a big ass house, chat. Oh my God. Wait a second. Hey, they're leaving this house? They're moving from this house? This looks like it was built 1 day ago. Damn, the Youngs got that guap. They got that guap.
Hello. How are you?
Jenny, come in.
Mom seems very nice and sweet.
This is my husband, Ricky.
Nice to meet you.
What's up, Ellie?
Hi.
This is our baby Crew.
Hi, Crew.
Ruby.
Hello.
And this
I
is
love him.
Nico.
Prue is a good name.
Hello, Nico. How you doing? Pleased to meet you.
Nico's a
Jojo.
cool name. They got some
And
cool
who's this?
names.
Hi, guys.
Pleased to meet you.
Kaya.
I know, obviously, from watching your
Mackay,
submission,
another
you've
good
kind of
name.
been moving houses back and forth, but you started off here.
This is our home.
Right.
Hey, I want to ask you guys a random question because I see them in the background. When's the last time you wore a backpack, do you think? I mean, wore it. Could be at the beach, could be at airport, school, whatever. When's the last time you wore a backpack? I feel like for me, it's probably been a minimum of, man, it gotta be at least a year. At least. I probably wore one on a shoot. Wow, okay. Today, few days, 2 months, 5 years, Lena. Me and you might be in that area. 2013, Michelle. If it wasn't for video stuff, like having to carry a camera bag, which is technically a bag, if it was a school bag, damn near 50 years for me. 7 years. Last week, college exam. My purse is a mini backpack. I feel that. You wear a backpack to work. Break the Lawler. Where do you work? 7-ish years. Yeah, Zoza, honestly, probably the same. If I was being honest, it's probably been like 5 6 years for me. It's been a long time since I wore like a school bag, and that was probably for like a skit or something. Over the weekend. Let's go, Ariel. Interesting responses. I like that. It's pretty interesting. Some people wore it an hour ago. For some, it's been damn near 10 years. Not even when you travel. I don't bring backpacks when I travel. Nope. I have a duffel, like a kind of a nice men's duffel bag that I bring. I just pack everything in that. And then that's pretty much it. Jan Sport. Shout out to Jan Sport.
Then when Ricky has jobs, we go like for 3 to 6 months, depending on how long it is, to somewhere else.
Right, okay.
So we were in Orlando for a little bit, and then it was New Mexico.
You a bag checker or
So you're
carry on?
moving.
This might turn into an airport stream. I only carry on. I do not allow any airport to take my bag because they lost it twice, and I said never again. I'll rant in a minute. But Mariah with 5 gifted. Mariah, it's consistent with you. I appreciate it. Is that Brianna? I mean, it's Brianna. Cast the Moon. It's Jordan, Chrissy, and Melissa all getting gifted subs from Mariah. Thank you so much. Like I said, we're already blowing past the sub goal for the day. But it doesn't matter. Mariah does not care. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that so much. Into my rant. Yeah, no, only carry on for me. I've had 2 bags lost before, and I lost everything each time. And I said from that day on, I will never check a bag if I have the ability not to ever again. I have TSA pre-check, so I'm usually in through security pretty quickly. I don't have to like take my shoes or my hat or anything off, my belt, whatever, if I'm wearing one. But yeah, and then I'm a 100% an aisle seat guy. Now I used to be a window seat person. But I hate having the anxiety to ask somebody if I have to go to the bathroom. So I am a aisle guy because there's, I can get up at any moment if I have to. And that makes me happy, being able to not have to wake somebody up, because I hate having to do the whole like, excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom. But if you give me the window or the aisle, I'm chilling. If I'm middle, I may just not fly. I might just drive. But I always have to pee when I'm on an airport in an airplane. It's just, I don't know why my bladder's like, let's go right now. Let's go now. We haven't gone in 12 hours. Let's go right now while the plane's about to take off, Ryan. You haven't gone to the bathroom in 18 hours. Let's go this exact second the plane takes off. That's how my bladder does it.
Moving, and then I see that there's a lock on the door, which is normally when somebody's coming to view the house.
Yeah, we just got an offer on this house.
Good night,
And
Coco.
So,
Have a
they
good
want to
sleep.
close in 2 weeks.
So you're going to be moving again in 2 weeks?
They're going to be moving out of this house in
So
2
you're the moving,
weeks.
travelling
This
family.
big ass
we are.
house.
It is so hard. Every time we have to move away.
That's tough on the
because
kids,
I'm
man.
constantly asking my kids to make this transition. I do feel that guilt.
I almost
I
would
think it's
probably try
mostly
to
been hard
switch
on Nico.
careers if I had 3 kids and we were moving that much. I think I might be like, I gotta figure it out. Like, I gotta figure something out, you know, to not be moving so much. Because I know a lot of my friends, not a lot of my friends, but I have some friends that moved a lot when they were younger, and they said it affected them a lot and made it really hard for them to make friends when they were older. And I don't know if any of you guys went through that when you were younger, but that's a lot, man.
Nico's at his 4th kindergarten.
So he's meeting friends.
Oh, I stay up at I can't sleep on a plane, Jim. I can't sleep next to strangers.
Very quickly, I realised that emotionally, she's
I can
very
take very
torn.
small naps,
She
but then like I'll
knows-
do those naps where I'll wake up like that. So I try not to do that. Yeah, you guys ever wake up like that where you get, like, you jolt, you're like napping in public or in when you go and then everyone looks at you? What I'm trying to say is I have anxiety about everything, is what I've learned. I have anxiety about everything. Sleeping on a plane, peeing on a plane, not actually peeing on the plane itself. Like, I'm talking about going to the bathroom. But I have anxiety about everything on a plane. Asking people if I can go to the bathroom if they're sleeping next to me. Terrible. Yes, where you fall in a dream. Yeah, it's the worst feeling. It's embarrassing. You wake up, you're dehydrated, and everyone's looking at you. That's the follow-up to nervous for no reason. Perpetually anxious. See, if I could say perpetually perfectly, like I just did there, but I won't ever be able to do again, I would probably go with that. But if I'm on an airplane and I'm next to somebody and I don't know them, I don't want to sleep next to them. What if I like fall asleep and I fall on their shoulder or something? I would be embarrassed for the rest of my life. So nervous for every reason. That's the 2022 slogan, apparently. Just so much happening. I just realized I'm wearing your nervous for no reason shirt. Let's go, Casey. That's perfect timing. All right, continue. Sorry. We get my ADD sidetracks me so much here.
It's ideal to have her family settled in one place.
That's true, Lana.
But she supports her husband for her family's sake in making sure that they can move around and support Ricky's work. So what's going on up there? What's happening up here?
This is the playroom. They're hanging out up here.
So I go up to the playroom, which is wonderful, big, large playroom, and Nico is not present, but he's outside. Is that a machete he's playing with?
Oh, no, Nico. Jesus, Nico.
What's he doing with one of them?
And I was like, oh, great. Here we go. So I knew I was in for a barbecue right there.
What is about to happen?
I think you're bloody crazy. I was like, what the hell is going on here? I think you're crazy that you're standing there like that, knowing he's playing with something that could take his fingers off. Seriously?
Well, it's pretty dull. I dulled it down.
I
mean,
dulled
he
it
still
down.
could get hurt, yeah, but
Then why are you not taking it off him?
it's his favorite toy. He likes playing with it.
No,
I know, but
that is
it's
not a
not a
toy.
toy, is it? It's
Thank
a
you,
toy.
Joe.
It is a tool.
Thank you, Joe, my soulmate and future wife. You can't call a machete a toy because it's a fucking machete.
The machete is blunt or not.
You know what's a toy? A ball. A slinky. A game. I'd be like, oh, he's working the barbecue outside. It's a toy. He's 2. He can figure it out. No, it's not a toy. It's a barbecue. It's a machete. It is not a toy.
It's dangerous. You don't play with a tool. Full stop. That to me is really dangerous. Can I ask you to take that off him, please?
Yeah.
Observing on my first day, I don't normally intervene with situations, but watching these boys running around
Oh
with a
my
machete is absolutely
God.
insane, and it does need a
Bro, that fall could have went a little poorly here. Look at the screen.
situations, but watching these boys running around with a machete.
Dude, if that came back and hit him, let's just say in the eye, right? That's what I always fear about with things like that. Most of the times, they're not going to cut their hand off or something, but a kid could fall and it could hit right in his eye, right? And then they're blind. And that's where I would have crazy, like if I was a parent of this kid, no chance. I'd be like, no chance. You could go blind from this if you fuck up the wrong way. So it's like, whew. No, sir, dude. No,
It's
sir. No,
absolutely
sir.
insane, and it does need to stop.
Hey, Nico. Kai, you guys got to come back up here a sec. We're going to put the machetes up high.
I don't want these to go high.
Nico didn't like the fact that his dad wanted him to not play with the machetes anymore.
Stay away.
No, that's
What
not
the hell?
It took some convincing for Nico to give him up. But then
Chad, that might be some There's some weirdo shit going on there.
Standing by his decision, Dad felt that he had to negotiate with Nico.
How about when we need to do the firewood, you can get it out and you can chop the firewood?
Why?
Because that's an appropriate thing to use it for. We have other toys that we can play with. He had a breakdown and ran off into his little forest safe place.
Damn,
That's
he's
how he handles
zooming.
Punishments. If he has his feelings hurt because he's so sensitive, he does kind of just leave.
Hey, I just want to talk. Come here.
Mum actually went over
ran
and
to the
went
forest.
and joined Nico and started to pacify him by hugging him and stroking his hair. And I kind of saw there and then that actually when Dad makes a decision, Mum sabotages it.
It's just for a little while.
Jen, just give him his space.
He's fine.
I think she stays over there to make herself feel comforted that she's doing something.
Hey, let's go.
She feels really bad that she's making him cry.
He's been able to play this for so long, and then for it to be just, taken away. A lot of changes with
This
that
kid's
kid.
probably been playing with a machete for like 3 or 4 years. Let's be
A lot of
honest.
changes.
Is that hard for you having to give him all these changes and rules? Because
Oh,
constantly,
yeah. It just
another
hurts
thing
my
Mummy's now got to tell him another thing.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. And I feel like, it's the last thing I want for my kids to be suffering, for choices that, Ricky and I are trying to make, to better our family. And so I feel guilty for the
What's up, Izzy?
constant change and like no consistency.
Legit.
I held my tongue as I listened to Mum pour with all these excuses, feeling guilty about moving house time and time again, and allowing certain behaviour to happen because of it. That's ridiculous to me.
Let him know, Joe. Once again, no. We love the houses. This is such a fucking nice house, dude. I can't stress this enough, chat. Look at how nice this house is. They got the two garage doors. That's how you know you're rich, when you got 2 garage doors. You don't even have 1 garage door. You have 2. That looks like a house I built on The Sims back in the day. That's kind of how I used to. You know how isn't it hard to build roofs on The Sims? Why is it so damn hard? Y'all ever try to build a roof on The Sims? Why is it so damn confusing? I have to make a video about that, man. What the hell? Shit. It's like I gotta be a damn designer just to do it. Would you guys ever watch me play The Sims? If I maybe started doing that sometimes? Maybe. Don't hold me to that, please. But is that something that people like watching on Twitch? Do people watch Sims? I thought about it the other night. I was like, man, I kind of want to play The Sims and like just create a life. And then we just like create my character and we just go very slow. And you expect me to not be good at the game and you expect me to be silly, but I think I would do it. Whoops. Yes, just don't play unpacking. I'll cry. Why, JD? You don't like unpacking? But yeah, okay. So maybe I'll do that soon. That'd be cool. I gotta first buy it. Let me buy The Sims and mess with it and see how it looks. And I think it'd be kind of fun to like create myself and stuff. And that'd be kind of cool. Yes, Jen plays Sims. Oh, Jen plays. Okay, good. Because honestly, I watched Jen play House Flipper, and she's really fun to watch. Oh, I see, Jada. Okay, cool. All right, that's exciting. Yeah, I kind of forgot The Sims. Sometimes you forget games are still available. Jump King, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No way. Never playing fucking Jump King ever. No way. That is like a Danny game. That is not a Ryan game. Okay? I am too old. I will be very mad if I play that game. But The Sims could work.
Dad had to go off to work.
Y'all can help me
in the
with it a bit.
afternoon he
It
went, and
could
that
work.
Gave me
Well, stay
a
tuned.
wonderful opportunity to actually watch Mum with the boys and see how they interact.
Have a great day.
I bought Jump King for JC. That was the worst purchase. Yeah, Alana, no shot, no chance.
I was gonna be alone,
great,
so I was like, thanks a lot.
I knew that these parents had a problem getting their youngest one, Crew, off to sleep in his own room. Mum and Dad relocate every few months, which makes it incredibly challenging for Crew to feel settled when it comes to bedtime.
This is supposed to be Crew's room.
When I walked into his room, I realised there's no way he could sleep in here because it was empty. There was nothing in his room that would make you feel like it was his room. There was no toys in there, and there was no bedding in his crib.
In Albuquerque, he was sleeping in our closet in a porta crib. And then in Orlando, it was in a closet. Depending on where we're living, his sleeping arrangement would have to change. So instead of changing it every time, I've just found it to be consistent for him just to sleep with us. Sometimes Ricky will want to just like, oh, he should go sleep in his crib. But then he'll always end up back in bed with us.
Mum and Dad are using moving around a lot as an excuse for not dealing with behaviour that needs to be addressed. Crazy.
How old is a child supposed to not be in the bed with their parents? Or is that, you know, like, does anybody really know the answer to that? Like if you're 2 years old, you're not supposed to be sleeping in your parents' bed. You're supposed to be in your own bed. Is that basically what they're saying? Because I don't really know that answer. Because I think they're saying, oh, he's 21 months old. He shouldn't be in the parents' bed, blah, blah, blah. Is that what they're saying? Let me text my dad back while you guys answer. Mm-mm. 6 to 8 months to start recommended. Okay, 2 to 3. So it's definitely under a year is basically everyone's answer is like a year or less. But so 21 months makes sense for it being old. I feel like I'm learning on these things. I just watched your Markiplier video. It was so funny. I was like invested in the story. Let's go, Eva. Thank you for saying that. That makes me very happy to hear that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos, and I'm glad you liked today's video. That comment made my day. Thank you. Yeah, chat, if you haven't clicked it yet, the link is in the chat here. For my new YouTube video on my new YouTube channel. I'll plug it again. Might as well just always plug myself, right? Here it is right here. 3123. It's a nice number. You look like Ryan Gosling is the YouTube channel. And if you want to subscribe, that'd be cool. Thank you. Spread the word. Tell your friends. If you don't have any friends, I get that. Tell your dog. Maybe they'll figure out how to subscribe. It's not impossible, and it's free.
Crazy, really. I mean, Dad's tired, Mum's tired. He needs to be able to learn to sleep in his own bed.
Also, I feel like I missed Lear's resub. Lear, thank you for the 16-month resub. That is a lot, and you're the shit. Thank you.
Okay, hey, listen, if you guys can play quietly while I put Kruby to sleep.
With the older ones playing upstairs, Mum took Crew
The day you meet
downstairs
Ryan Gosling as dad,
so
won't
that
ever
he
shut
could
the
take
fuck
a
up.
nap
One
in
day,
her
Jada,
bed.
that'll happen. I will try my best to make that happen and take a photo in some way.
The pair of them were underneath.
Maybe I could try to go to like the
blanket.
Ken.
Crew was facing his mum whilst she was singing
or some
this
shit.
lullaby.
I am in that little place with my
1,537
sweet little
subs,
baby
chat.
and having that mommy baby time.
That is a lot.
This ritual, I think, seems to be more for the benefit of Mum than for Crew. And I think it's because she feels guilty that they move around so much. Then Nico and Kai started to run wild in the living room next door to where Crew was meant to be sleeping.
Damn. Bashing his head.
If Mum tells his kids to go up to the playroom and play in there while she gets the little one to sleep, they should understand that this is the time of day where they have to keep the volume down, the little one has to sleep. There's no consideration for the rest of the family members. And so, you know, that's something that Mum's going to have to teach these boys.
Is anyone watching Stranger Things? If so, who's excited for Friday? I am not currently watching Stranger Things. I will.
Kruby to sleep and you guys are running all around.
But I know that
yelling, making
something big's about to happen. Is it the season finale or something?
I knew that Mum wasn't going to calm down this unruly behaviour from the older boys with this gentle, soothing voice. And they carried on.
Hey, boys, no. My kids were misbehaving, but I felt powerless.
Well,
not
the
to be
machete
able
kid now has a plastic sword, which is an improvement.
to say, hey, knock it off and be heard.
As soon as Dad came home, I just knew that I'd seen enough from this family and was looking forward to the family meeting. So tomorrow, I'd love to sit down with the pair of you and, you know, let's just iron out some of these issues.
It's gonna be probably tough. She's probably gonna lay into us a little bit.
Good night.
I'm expecting to get hammered.
Whoa. This is not a lot of people understand this joke. Hold on.
Probably tough. She's probably gonna lay into us a little bit.
Good night.
Me when I go to Saddle Ranch.
I'm expecting to get hammered.
That's all I'll say. 4 of you will get that.
I'm nervous for what she has to say because I know that
Nervous
this
for
is
no
the
reason.
time where she's gonna just pick me apart as a mom.
Hey, baby.
So let's start with boundaries. Not being able to say no to the kids leads them in a place and feeling like everything.
Like baby wants to go on the bed. Let's see if we can do it. Want to go on the bed? All right, let's see what she does. She's looking out the window. Can we get both in here? Let's see. Cooper is passed out. Babby is observing. Take a photo of this. Very adorable. And she looked right at me. Wow. Oh. Look at this. Living the life. People that say you need more than dogs sometimes are not right. Because you don't. Alright, I'll let them do their thing. I don't want to eavesdrop too much. There's Cooper making an appearance. Double yawns here. Okay, let's go back to desktop. All right, there you go.
Is yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't help with their emotional maturity.
She's in her model
One of
era.
those examples was when you told Nico that he wasn't allowed to play
Oh,
with the
chat, hold on. Look, new development here. She was just standing on the window. Yeah, okay, now she's plopped down. Okay, we caught it for a second. I think we caught it for a second. You know, we could just do a whole stream of this. What did you see out there? A squirrel? You guys saw squirrels, huh? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Cooper heard the word squirrel. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here comes the investigation now. What's up, Chloe? Here comes the investigation. The tag team duo, Bambi and Cooper, always on patrol. All right. Cooper showing everyone his beehole. All right, let's watch this.
machete, and he didn't like it. He was told no. And so he had a little bit of, a mood and cried a little bit.
I just feel like I've put them through so much the last year that why not make one little thing a little bit easier for them to deal with.
When you allow behaviour that you know
What's up, Hannah?
is not safe, that only leads to worse behaviour.
doing
Allowing
good. We're having a
Nico
good-
to
good
play with the
stream here.
machete set precedent over the importance of setting boundaries and having rules and
Oh, they
following
finally
through
don't
with
have a damn
discipline.
table cover
So
that's
you're gonna start
crooked. They
to
just don't have one at
recognise
all, but they
what's
do have the bowl of
important and
fruit.
the bigger picture of everything and what isn't.
Yeah.
Balance.
Let's talk about your travelling. You're making big moves. Every 3-4 months, you're going from one state to the next. So
What do we got in there? We got,
Everything
let's see what fruit we have.
let's talk about your travelling. You're making
We got, I don't know, a pine cone. It looks like some fucking parsley. Some grapes. Some lettuce, and I think that's a grapefruit.
big moves. Every 3-4
Or is that an
months,
orange?
you're going from one state to the next. So creating stability for your family is incredibly important. Everything you're teaching your
everybody loves a good,
children
delicious
will
pine
need to be
cone.
established and put in place in whatever house you end up in that you call a home.
That makes sense.
So let's talk about Crew's bedtime. Are we both in agreement that we don't want the little one in the bed anymore?
Gosh, yeah, look at these bags. Yes, please.
However, nothing's being done to stop
Haven't had the
that
best
from happening.
week at all. My friend
Usually
recently passed
somebody
away,
can't
and we
handle
had a memorial for him the other day, and I just haven't been feeling myself at all. That's okay, Amanda. It is okay to not be feeling like yourself. It's okay, Everybody grieves differently. Even if you may not feel like yourself for a bit, and that's also okay. Don't let anybody tell you how to heal or process things. So I'm sorry that happened. It's obviously traumatic. It's something that does improve over time, and you get some hindsight and you get some closure, but it takes some time. So just expect it to take some time, and don't fight off the feelings. I'm sorry you're going through that, but we're all here for you, and I'm sure a lot of us have gone through similar experiences. So hang in there, Amanda. Hang in there. And sorry for your loss.
I'm crying so much, and so
You just point to me.
yeah, a little bit. And so then it's like, he ends up back in our bed.
What is it that you think's going on when he cries?
He's scared. He doesn't know where he is. Things are crazy. We move into a new apartment. Boxes are everywhere. I just don't want him to feel anxiety or,
He's 21 months, though. I think she looks into it too much. Like, I think she's overanalyzing the...
I don't think so. I know he knows when, feels the stress of me even. Like when I'm stressed out, those...
Yeah, exactly. He probably feels your stress.
I think Crew sleeping in a bed with you two brings not just comfort to Crew, but also brings comfort for you. I think he emotionally fills this hole that makes you feel so scared and nervous in the place that you're at right now.
I've never thought about it, but yeah.
Janie.
So what we're
I
going
can't think
to
of
do...
anything good to say. Where's Cece when I need her?
That's funny. That's good enough. That's good enough in general. See, that made me laugh. Thank you for the 2222. Thank you, Janie, very much for that. And your constant love. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. And yeah, where is Cece? She's been here. She's probably here. She was here for a bit.
Is teach Crew how to very happily go to bed. He's waiting for you guys
Thank
to
you,
teach
Janie.
him.
FGFG.
That'd be great.
The next thing is us not talking anymore and putting it into action and doing
You
what's
working today,
necessary.
Janie?
Yeah.
So we're all on board. After establishing
Big ass house again.
that these kids don't have rules, I brought in the plates. On them we'll write the rules and then pin them up.
Cute. We've never put the rules out in any sort of, written thing that everybody could agree upon. I'm really excited to set those into place.
Joe always got these clever ass, crafty ideas, man. That's why she's good wifey material.
No name calling.
Yeah, name calling.
It just burnt my head. How? On a curling iron? That's my guess. If so, ouch. See, look, Cece appeared. Ryan, do you want to know the possible names of the twins if we have a boy? Yes, please. I would love to know. And Gisela. I feel like burning your head on a curling iron is common, I feel like everybody's been there before. Now, most girls have probably been there before. And maybe some guys who straighten the hair.
Do you think it's effective?
Yes,
like,
Cece, please tell.
No.
T says, do a tier list of your names, A to F. That's a joke. I am kidding. That is a joke.
Oh,
The reason why I've had you write no is because your kids have never heard no.
that's true.
It's for us to practice saying it.
As for the machetes,
JC
I've
Flag,
already made
what's
sure
up?
that Mum and Dad have put them away forever.
So 15 minutes,
All right, 15 minutes.
mealtime.
I'm on board.
Mum and Dad finished writing the rules, hung the plates up, and then they brought the boys in for an explanation.
These are all rules that we're all
How do you pronounce that? Castiel? Castiel and Lilith. Damn, that sounds like some, that's like some royalty. That sounds like, a name where I'd be like, damn, I don't want to fuck with them, bro. That's fucking... It's Castiel and Lilith, bro. That's like they run the North on the Game of Thrones. I fuck with that heavy. I also don't think I've ever heard those names. Like we always say, my name's so boring. It is Ryan. What a boring, basic, common name. Imagine being Castiel or Lilith, bro. I'd be a star from the start. I mean, you can't tell me what to do. I'm Lilith. Call me Lil for short.
gonna promise that we're gonna follow. Mommy, Daddy, Nico, Kai, and crew. See the yellow one? It says do as you're told.
Hit that one.
Look at the red one. This one's really easy because I know you guys are great at this one.
No hit.
No hitting.
No biting, no punching in the privates, no
There you go.
hitting, no hitting in the face.
If we don't follow these rules, what's gonna happen? We're gonna have discipline. We're gonna have consequences.
Well, I think they were a little bit excited. Maybe Nico was a little hesitant because as a kid, I guess that's your job to rebel against the rules. But hopefully it'll be a good experience for all of us.
Well, as long as he doesn't hit in the
1,
privates.
2, 3, young.
Done.
Good job.
With the rules now done, Mum and Dad would need to learn how to enforce them. And so I brought in the timeout mat and gave them the steps. And you're going to say to them in a very firm voice,
No.
you broke one of the rules. It says no hitting. I really wanted to focus on stern warnings with Mum and Dad and the correct tone of voice. And it wasn't long before we started to practice.
I have to ask you that again. You're gonna go on timeout. Do you understand?
He kind of has that Shark Boy hair. You know, that Shark Boy lava boy hair.
Don't take his dog, okay?
All right, give me a warning. Give me a proper warning,
Get that
Mum.
Taylor
Let me
Lautner.
see that you've got perfect opportunity, authoritative voice, and firm in what you want. All right, let's try it.
Here's your warning. I don't want you to take Bella anymore. Do you understand? Thank you.
Nice. Mum did show that she can give a proper warning because she used a low-toned voice. Let's hope she keeps up with it later.
I
Janie,
worked
another
earlier
dono.
today. I made you laugh my year as maid.
Let's go. You did. You got me with that. You got me with that dono for. Thank you for another dono of 1111. That is now 3333, which is it flows off the tongue. Thank you, as always, for your generosity. Your year may be made, but you made my year probably on the 1st of January. I feel like you did it very quickly, and you have continued to every day since.
One of the big issues in this family is that Crew sleeps in his mum and dad's bed, and it leaves these parents sleep deprived. We're going to take the first step forward in making his room very familiar. I need Mum and Dad to stop using moving around as an excuse so that they can put the basics into Crew's bedroom that would allow him to feel cozy in his own room. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and take up some things that he likes to play with.
real
and put them
talk.
into that room. So what we're going to do...
I could see JC rocking a shirt like that. I'll be honest. And he would somehow pull it off, too. He would somehow pull it off. If I wore that, people would think I'm trying to be like a founding father, but you know, when Joe wears it, it works, and JC wears it, it would work too somehow. I would look like George Washington.
I'm going to go and take up some things that he likes to play with and put them into that room. And just spend 15 minutes in that room with him, playing with some of the toys. So up we went to Crew's bedroom and invited his toys to be in that room. So he'd become a little bit accustomed to that space before
Luke
he was
Hemmings
going
would
to
definitely
sleep in
rock
it. Gotcha. Whoa.
Crew totally reacted to Joe's idea of putting all the stuff in there. He looked around, saw his own toys, and saw the familiar things and started playing with them. Had no quarrels about jumping in his own bed and, you know, hopping in there. And even though he was hopping around and playing in the place where he should be sleeping, it was still like he was comfortable with it.
I used to hop around in my crib. I remember that.
It's where you go to sleep now. You're going to be going to sleep.
What's up,
in your
NASA?
bed.
Or is it NASA?
Even when the Youngs move to a new home,
Online.
putting familiar toys into Crew's bedroom is going to help him sleep in there.
Did any of you guys
Not
do the
living.
George Washington
The
hair in
real
the pool
question
back in
is,
the day?
how will
100%
Mum
Amber. I had
do
long hair when I was like 12, and I was
I intend to find out.
definitely looking like I
Tonight we're going to do the
was
sleep
about to do the
technique
4 and 7
with
years ago.
Little Crew. Before Crew's bedtime, Mum was becoming rather nervous. I knew that emotionally this was going to be incredibly difficult for her. For Mum, this represents not just about Crew sleeping in his bed.
What's up,
This
Jules?
represents emotionally something much bigger because Jenny feels quite guilty. So I knew that not only would I be settling Crew, but I'd also be settling Jenny as well.
She's getting new tools ready that Jenny can use for parenting, also known as Jenny tools. Okay.
I explained to Mum that she would be the first to do the sleep separation technique. This is what we're going to do. We need to
that was a
teach
good
him
joke.
that when he comes out of his bed, he has to go straight back into it, okay? You're going to sit like
Thank you,
so.
Amy.
The crib is here. You're going to be at the corner.
Look at see everyone in the chat loves that
facing
joke.
towards
No
the
one
door.
hated it. Everybody
The
loved
sleep
it.
separation
What's up,
technique
Steffi?
Is we put Kruby in his crib,
you guys for
and then you have to sit on the ground and
just
listen
showing
to him
me
cry.
how, you're just being so nice to me, guys. I mean, that was probably my best joke ever, and I do appreciate
In
it.
his room, so that he sees you and you are actively ignoring him.
As soon as he comes out, he's straight back in. No shh, no nothing, just straight back in. Okay?
When she asked me to go sit on the ground and have him see me ignoring him, I thought, he's gonna have his heart broken. I'm gonna crush him.
It's like the K&J in the dark
I
for
was
24-hour
like,
video.
This is not gonna work, okay? I don't care how much experience you've had.
Mine's my favorite
this
comedian.
Is
Let's
my
go.
Kid, and it's not
I
working
like to hear.
for me. Everything inside me just hurts when
This
I hear him
episode
cry.
is brought to you by birth control, because this is what this episode is. For me, it's birth control.
It was pretty awful because it was so hard, and I just wanted to turn around and scoop him up.
And also, fuck the Supreme Court. They're all old men, and I hope they die soon.
She's never had to experience something like this. She's never had to have this emotional disconnect with one of her children like this. And so I was a little worried that...
That's right. You got like
she was
2
gonna
collars
cry
on. We got to talk about that too.
with one of her children like this. And so
They turned to me yelling about the Supreme Court. This is a bad screenshot for him. Yes, fuck Supreme Court. Every single one of them. He has 2 collars. I don't know if I've seen that before. That's a new look. I've never seen the 2 collar look. Oh, hold on. The dogs hear someone. They're panicking. 2 collars. Not my favorite, but you know.
I was a little worried that she was going to crack.
So I'm saying,
He's
Fiza.
got to go to get you guys to cave in, and he will go
They're
there.
all old and disheveled.
He will go there tonight.
And I believe that maybe their brains are shriveling as well, along with their balls. The crying has to stop. The crying has to stop.
Sleep separation
The crying has to
where she's
stop.
adjacent to the crib, and crew will know that somebody is there, and it's secure for him to.
Let me tell you real quick. Let me say this. If there is any man that you follow that supports what happened with Roe vs. Wade and abortions, and if you follow any man that says that has any opinion on what you should do with your body as a woman, please unfollow them. I don't even care who it is. Just unfollow them. Just unfollow them until maybe one day they figure out an opinion that's logical. Unfollow them. That's what I'll say to that. Just unfollow them. If they ask why'd you unfollow them, be like, because you need to be educated. And until you're educated, I won't follow you. That's all. That's the easiest response you can get. Then you just block them at that point. Legit. I've seen a couple people on my Twitter. I was like, interesting. So, yeah, don't let any dude, literally any dude, sway your opinion on your body, because you would think in this country that you would have the right to dictate what happens to your own body because it's America and it's freedom, but it's only freedom when 75-year-old racist white men want it to be. But they love their fireworks. We love the 4th of July. Let's light off some fireworks and let's drink a Budweiser and forget all about the blatant sexism and racism that's going on every single day in our government and parliament. Cheers, everybody. Okay, let's go back to the episode now.
Sleep in his own bed. The crew's not having none of it.
He's in the crib saying, Mommy, I cry, Mommy. I'm dying. And I was bawling. And I'm like trembling because my body
Hi, Nikki
just
G.
wants
Thank
to
you
go
for the
to
Prime
him.
sub. Thank you
But
for that.
After a while, Joe was sitting right outside the door. And she kept going,
Thank you for using
you're
your
doing
Prime on me.
great.
And it's the
I
first
thought,
time.
Okay, you know what?
I really
Joe
appreciate that.
promised
Thank you,
me
Nikki.
that the first night was
Thank
going to be
you,
the
thank you,
hardest.
thank
And if
you.
I could get through the first night, then it
Had to unfollow some women because that. Yeah, it's anyone. Man, woman, alien, whatever. Unfollow them.
it would be easier from there.
That's a lot of crying.
It's always hard as a parent to hear your kid cry. And for me, sitting down in the hall and knowing that my wife's in there, knowing how much she loves her kids, that was honestly the hardest part for me.
Crew, give it a rest. Weekend says we in love with the crew. She in love with the crew. No one is right now. Not with that attitude. Too many tears. I guess I'm gonna have to unfollow some of my family members here. Here's the thing with family. This is my approach with family stuff. I'm not making a joke of this. I listen, but I don't really say much. Okay? Love my family. If their opinions are different than mine, that's fine. But I don't care. Like, whatever. I just say, okay, I have an uncle who voted for Trump. Okay. I'm not gonna change his vote, right? He is 63 years old. So I just say, okay. And that's it. That's the best way to go about it. There's no need to argue about it. There's no reason, right? Okay. That's it. I'm telling you, that's what I learned works best. Just say very little and just, That's it. They have nothing else to say. You know? You know what I'm saying? You just agree. You know. You just kind of agree. Just move on. I'm not even getting into the whole like debate of, you know, what happened. My thing also was with just seeing too many dudes on the internet try to raise their voice over a thing that they have zero say in, which to me is nothing but ego and just sexism. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nasty. Did the kid go to bed finally? Oh my goodness, thank God. It was like a damn alarm going off that you couldn't shut off.
And she had done it. She held out.
I'll be a cool aunt.
We did see Crew go off to sleep, and Mum came out with victory smile on her
33
face.
minutes of crying. That's like a
Thanks.
a social studies class.
She followed the steps that Joe told her to do, so I was really, really proud
That's
of
good,
her.
Jem. Okay. Yeah, no, not everybody that is old is racist and their opinion, you know, but racism and sexism usually does range a little higher in the ages because of society.
Serious.
Even though after Kirby had fallen asleep, I
Good
was still
Ryan, we
an
love a
emotional
humble
wreck.
king. I've been watching for a while, but really comment. Thank you, Marshbury. I appreciate that.
Proud of you.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Appreciate you being here. And there's Valeria. Valeria Val with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Gifting subs to Sammy, to Meg, to Clementines, to Senio, and Maria. Once again, you can see the sub goal. We crushed it, so not expected, but thank you so much, Valeria, for that. Community thanks you, as do I. And Lear did a pet Cooper. Let's look at the dogs right now and see what they're doing. Oh, that's adorable. That's kind of cute. Let's look at that. That's kind of adorable. I don't even want to interrupt them. They're like best friends. They're just 2 best friends hanging out. What's better than that? You know? Just a couple of dogs. Looking for some cats, you know what I'm saying? Marcia Lopez, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for chatting. This is now turned into a dog stream again. Cooper is such a muscle man. Cooper has muscle. Okay? You could tell that I get my dog exercise because he's got some shredded legs. That man is ripped. All right. Lear, I will hug him extra tight. Extra tight when we off stream for you. Thank you for the pet, Cooper.
massive cycle.
Do you live with JC? I do,
that was
yes.
Creating a bad habit.
I live in JC's
But
home.
I very much doubted that Mum was done for the whole night. What'll happen is that he'll wake up in the middle of the night.
My parents are Jehovah's Witnesses, and they are homophobic, racist, and pro-life. I'm the complete opposite of them, and I live with him, so it sucks. Hey, listen, once again, sure it sucks, right? But you know what doesn't suck? The fact that you aren't homophobic and racist, and like that's good. That's good. That means that you have your own opinion, your own brain, and so okay, let them have their opinions. Be glad that yours is yours. Yeah, let's let the dogs out. Let's open the door here. She's so patiently waiting to go out. Hey, you guys want to go out? Been here for a couple hours. Okay, good lord. There you go.
And he'll either wake up and cry, or he'll wake up and
They're like, bye, see ya.
And what you need to do
I'll leave it
is
open
to
so
go
they can
back
come in if they
in,
want.
resume the same position, have him cry, and if he gets out, go back to sleep again.
Jenny won the battle, but the war's just begun. In an hour or two, he's gonna get right back out, and Jenny's gonna have to go through the whole same process again.
Uh-oh. Do you sleep with your door
In the middle of the
closed or
night when
open?
I had to get up.
I sleep with my door closed and locked, and there's no reason to lock the door, but I just do. It's just like a thing. Like, I just do.
With him. That was awful. It's like I'm already tired, and here's my baby crying, and I remember sitting on the floor.
Lauren, I don't know.
just
Dad's
feeling
not really stepping up here.
like crushed almost. And Joe went.
I don't
sat
have a
by the
door? No.
I don't know if she saw that I was.
It's tough to close the door with that one.
Just
I
really
will give
having
you
a
that.
hard time, but she came in and whispered in my ear.
Time's
and
in
told
LA.
me, "Hold
It's 8:30
strong."
here. I need dinner suggestions. It is 5:25. 5:25. Almost 5:30.
And sure enough, he went back to sleep. I think they've proven to themselves that they are capable of doing it. They've just got to be consistent to get those results. Mum and Dad certainly had a rough night, but they stuck with the technique, and things will get
Man, that
better
kid's hair is really spiky over there. That's Taylor Lautner on crack.
for them. Moving on to another issue, because of Dad's work.
I don't
the
know
family
why I lock
move
my
around
door.
all
Is
the
there's no
time.
real reason, right? Like, it's just like, I don't know. I really don't know. I've done it forever. It's like just maybe because I grew up in like a meh neighborhood when I was younger. So like my parents always locked the door, obviously, and like always told me to lock the doors. So I think it's just a childhood thing. Now I just like for safety, just lock the doors.
And I really want this to be positive and not negative. So I want to get the boys involved in the moving process. So this house will be.
Damn, she
for
got
the
their
kids.
exact house.
It will count down the days that you have towards moving to your new home.
In this last year alone, we've lived in 5 places. I try to look at it as an adventure, but sometimes it's hard.
You'll see that there are 14 windows here.
It's hard moving all the time.
Every day,
Aw, poor
the
kid.
kids will take turns in opening up a different window. When you get down to the last 7, it will have instructions of the things that
Cooper
you
is
and
at the door,
kids
but he
will-
can't get in. But he's so close to being able to get in. Cooper, you can push it and it'll open. You can push it. Here. You coming in too? You just come out with. Okay. We're flying. Flying in the air. You want to do a stream in the chair? You want to stream? Hmm? You want to do it? All right, Cooper's going to stream. Everybody be nice to him. He's new at this. What do you want to say to the mic here? All right, pretty good. All right, not bad, Coop. Good job. Pretty good. You know, he keeps it short and sweet, and now he's right back off the bed. He keeps it short and sweet, you know. He doesn't say much. He just kind of chills.
Will do
It's my boy.
before you actually pack up, drive, and go to your new home.
That's my dog,
example,
man. Y'all don't know what the dogs. That's Cooper. That's my dog. The other dog is a golden doodle. That is Bambi, and then Barry, which we don't technically know what Barry is. He's probably some sort of shepherd. Barry is a little more shy. We don't see him in the stream often, but every night, man, we'll see him soon.
Third day before,
Cooper TV.
draw pictures
TTV.
to send to your friends.
This gave us something so we could focus on fun things that you get to do, bringing friends into the pictures, being more creative, writing letters. What a good idea.
I had a little surprise for these boys to create some consistency.
CC, I don't. Oh, so okay. Minecraft is interesting. There's the Java version, then there's the other version. The one where it looks really nice and I have shaders and it, like my world is saved on. I can't use my controller to play it. I can only use my keyboard, and I don't like playing games with mouse and keyboard. I'm just not good at it. I grew up with controller, and you can't use controller, so that's a little bit of a bummer. I could try to learn mouse and keyboard for it again and play, because I did like retest everything out with Minecraft. But now I want to play The Sims at night too. But I did try. It's just that, like, I don't know. It's kind of hard without a controller for me. I'm not like super savvy with mouse and keyboard like everybody, like Danny, and then they have their fucking hand cameras and they got 6 different keyboard functions. I don't know.
For when they move to their
I
new
just click
home.
X.
There are 3 bags, Mackay, Crew, and this one says
Nico.
Nico. Now, the importance is to provide these kids with the same things in every place they go, so that the room that they end up in is the room that becomes familiar. I have their name. We have
Oh, who's
Who's
that?
that?
a picture of the family.
She had pictures of their grandparents and a blanket for each of the boys.
In a moment.
Have this now.
Not yet.
And she had a little bag where they could
You
collect
can
their
use
little
controller on
cars.
Bedrock. Yeah, see, that's what it is. So Bedrock, I have that as well, but I can't do the shaders on that. Spin, or can I still do the shaders on that? Sammy! Wow, Sammy.
Before June is over, this is for your belated
Unexpected.
birthday gift. Treat yourself and the pups. I love and I appreciate you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
FG
you
for
for
Sammy.
everything you have done for me.
Our lovely
Always
mod.
got your back.
I almost spit water up because of that. Thank you so much, Sammy, for the 3333. That is so nice of you. You do not have to do that. Thank you. I will, I will treat myself and the pups. I will get them something, and I will treat myself to a little food or something later. Thank you for that. That means a ton to me. You do a lot for me, like I said. You know that. So you do not have to donate, but of course that means the world. And FG's to you. Thanks for everything you do for all of us, not just me, but everybody in the chat and in the community here. We all see it. We all notice it. We all appreciate it. Trust me. And also, Tori, thank you for chatting. And you love The Sims. Yeah, it seems like people do love The Sims still. I used to play it a lot when I was younger, and then I haven't for a long time. So it's like, maybe I try to get back into it. Maybe we give it a go. But yeah, once again, thank you, Sammy. Goat. We have goats in this chat that stand the test of time. Sammy is one of them.
Or, treasures.
So as soon as you get to a new home, you go, right, let's get your room, let's colour our name, let's put it up, let's put the blanket. It's laying down a ritual straight away wherever they are. So, Kai, yes, you may have yours, and you can take a look in your bag.
And the boys ate it up. Like, that was their favorite thing like they have ever gone. It was like Christmas for them.
It's
Immediately, they started playing moving, where they rolled out their blankets.
It's like it reminds me of the Toy Story background, and it also reminds me of JC circa like 2012 when he was in his Cloud Kalen era.
and they set up their frames and put their little things out.
Now it's time to go to bed.
Now I definitely feel that we have the tools and the techniques to make this move an easy
CC, I gotta
transition
bring it
for
out
my
special
family.
occasions.
Morning time. Let's pack up.
They got great lighting.
I'm gone for several days. You're doing Ricky bedtime tomorrow. Tonight you're doing it, Mum, with Crew. Remember the rules.
I'm really nervous. I'm gonna have to really, you know, amp it up.
Let me give you a hug. There's been a lot to put in place, and effectively they have tools that they can now apply.
Genitals.
Okay, I've gone for several days. Bye, Kai, see you soon. However, they've got to do it without the safety net. After being away for several days, I want to make sure that the whole family are feeling more comfortable now with the process of moving.
Uh-oh. Cooper has to investigate.
I was a little nervous sitting there, honestly.
For no reason.
I knew there was stuff that I failed at, so I knew that she was obviously going to point those out.
Hiya.
Hi.
Okay, ready to take a look at this? Let's take a look at our first clip. Countdown to moving.
You know, I got that text saying that it's a little rock for sure.
Nice. If we move on the 15th
Yeah.
announcement, then today is number 9. Get favorite games ready.
All right.
So that's what we'll do tomorrow.
Good job. Way to use your muscles, guys.
I feel bad. They're these poor
That's
kids.
lovely.
They're moving again, though.
Using
That
the house
sucks.
and recognizing that as much as there's a list of things that you need
They're
to
moving
get
in like
done,
2 weeks.
there are things that the kids can do, which helps them on this emotional journey of moving. You know, all those fears of you emotionally feeling like, what are the kids thinking? I feel so guilty. This allows
It's really
you to be
Joe.
part of that.
Joe Frost got
It's a
them.
wonderful piece of footage.
And big old diamond earrings. Let's go.
There, the pair of you. So let's move on to Crew's bedtime.
Da-da-da-da. Have you worn any of your hats? Yes, I wear the Sixers one. And someone complimented it at the post office. Absolutely not. Worst noise ever. That's how I sneaked out of the K&J 24-hour challenge
Ruby
in the
slept
dark.
in his own crib all night long last night. Good luck, Ricky.
Let's go, Kruby.
Be strong.
There we go. Damn, it's pretty damn dark for 6:56. You know it's the winter. Yeah, I did struggle to open the door. That was tough, I will say. It was not easy. Easier than it looks. Harder than it looks? Harder than it looks. God damn it. "62 minutes?
Okay, Jenny, you were very consistent with the sleep separation technique, and that's why you got the results, because you have remained in the same place.
I love
and
Super
he has
Nanny.
the security of knowing
Sarah, I
that's
never
where
even
you
watched this
are.
show before. This is the first time I'm watching this. Not like today. We watched it on stream, but yeah, no, the Superman is a fascinating show, and I'm in love with Joe Frost. That's kind of like where we're at here.
Ricky, you haven't remained consistent.
Uh-oh.
What you've done is become impatient with it, and it's left him not knowing.
Ricky Dillon.
First put him in to his bed and went shh and came out. Then you decided that you would stay in the room.
What's up,
like
Jerica?
what Jenny was doing, but instead of staying there and showing him that you were going to be in the same place, you started to move further and further away from the bed, so you're not allowing him to feel secure.
Pre-internet, when I
So
would
that's
watch
why you're
TLC and
getting him,
MTV all
getting
day.
up,
That's
getting up.
that's where like parental
How many times
control
did you get up
streams for
now?
me are coming from
Last night
just
you got
watching
up
stuff.
a lot.
I've been wanting to watch Pit My Ride so bad on Stream Chat, but it's impossible to find.
Why do you think you did that?
So it was after he did it.
All right, so it's one rule, one technique, both doing it. Okay, so let's move on.
Well, I gotta show you guys what. Let me show you something. JC got me my birthday. Got me a birthday gift. Number one, he paid for my tickets for the Angels game, but he got me a birthday gift, and I think I can probably show you it if I do a. How do I do this? Let's see. I'll go here. Can you guys see this? It's gonna be hard to see. It's a giant plaque of my favorite album on vinyl. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye. It's very big. It's so hard to see. I'm sorry. Hold on. But you get the gist of it. It's a giant plaque of it. And it is awesome. And it is right above my desk. And it makes me look like I have a freaking platinum record or some shit. But that came today, and I was like, bro, what the hell? You didn't have to do that. What? You know, as you get older, like birthday gifts, it's like you don't expect them, and so that was nice to get a nice physical gift. So shout out to him. But like, what a thoughtful gift, dude. What a thing that like I'm so happy to display. It looks so nice. So shout out to JC. Great friend, great roommate, great person, always very thoughtful, makes me want to get better with gift giving myself, because he always somehow I am a good gift giver, though, I will say, I'm good, but he's also very good. So shout out to that. What an interesting, like, who thinks of doing, that's such a nice gift. I would never think of doing that. Such a G.
Warnings.
Now, Jane, I think you win in general. You've done enough. I think you win. I think you beat everybody.
No name calling. So that's your warning. If it happens again, you're in time out.
All right. You've got to get out of your head that using an authoritative tone of voice is being mean. It's allowing your children to have that distinction between your conversational voice
Janie first,
and your
JC
voice
second.
that means
Honestly,
I'm being
probably.
serious, guys.
Yeah.
That's enough. Stop it. Pack it in. And if that continues, you'll go back to square one tomorrow with regards to the kids not listening.
This is your warning. I need you to do as you're told. I need you to clean up those 25 toys, or you're gonna go on timeout. Do you understand?
Good lighting in there by the kid.
Okay, go clean them up.
I feel that when
No, there's
you're
no such
trying
thing
to
as a
talk
lame
to the
gift. I think
kids,
any
you
gift I've
don't
ever received from
always
anybody makes me
feel
happy
like
because they were thinking of me.
I don't.
He's grabbing hold of his
You know,
kids to get
so
their
that's like-
attention
that's always
because
been my
they're
thing.
looking
It's
all
like,
over the place.
Damn, you're thinking of me. Even though like a card when I'm older, I'll be like, oh, that was really nice of you. Thank you for thinking of me. It's really just about the thought. But like, you know, him knowing I like Kanye and having a big spot on my wall was like perfect because I didn't really know what to put there. So you should watch John and Kate plus 8. Do they have full episodes of that on YouTube? Well, I could just look there. How do you spell it? Just John. John and Kate plus 8 full episodes. This is where I always have problems. Let's see. Do they have the... It's like these damn 4-minute clips. This is where they get you right here, chat. See, this is why we can't watch everything. It'll say like John and Kate season 1, and then it's just like 19 different videos broken down into 3 minutes. And they make it so hard and impossible to find on YouTube. This is what happens. But sometimes I get lucky and I find something.
And I do feel that Dad would feel a lot better about himself if he could learn to discipline in a very effective way.
Suspense
So
the show with
what
all your
I'm going
ADHD
to
today.
do
Yeah, no, Brie,
is
today's been a
teach
rough
you
ADD
how to
day
get
for me,
your
so
kids'
a lot of
attention
pausing.
when you are giving out the first
Lot of
step
pausing today.
discipline, a warning.
But it makes
So,
it more fun. We don't know what's going to
Get
happen.
busy with the rest of the stuff, right?
Do it.
After watching the DVD, I could see
Nice
Dad would
skylight.
need more coaching when it comes to giving effective warnings, so that he could learn
No, I-
how to teach
gotta
this
keep
boy
the
to
surprise.
listen to him
I love a
without having to
reaction.
Hold him. Come down.
I don't like surprise parties or anything, but I like being surprised with something, if that makes sense. Like today, like that was on my bed, it was wrapped up, and I was like, what? And I was by myself, so there's no anxiety. I was just like, I looked at it for a couple minutes, I walked out, I was like, bro, thank you so much, bro. If there was a surprise party and I was handed that, it's a nightmare. I'd be so nervous, I'd be scared, I'd be like, fuck, what do I say, what do I do? But when it's a controlled surprise, dude, like who doesn't, you know, like what's a nice feeling, you know? That's kind of how I am.
And as you're telling Kai, what would you be doing? Where would your hands be?
Mine?
Yeah, where would your hands
Probably
be?
like this, so he doesn't escape.
Exactly. So do the same to me.
It's like a better version
then
of a
tell me
commercial
that
break.
I
Honestly,
have to
Deanna,
go
that's
to
a
the
good way to
table.
look at
You
it.
need to go sit at the table.
Yeah, that's a good way to
You
look
need to
at
go
it.
sit at the table.
What's he doing to my girl Joe? Don't touch her like that. Take
Not effective.
Right.
your hands off her.
All you need to do when you're speaking
Yeah, I like
to him is
surprising
when
other
he starts
people.
to move, lower that tone of
Especially
voice
people that
and
like
ask him
surprises,
to do what you
like in
want him
person.
to do. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Turn around, turn your face around and look at me when I'm talking to you.
She definitely put in perspective, like, hey, the ability to learn control over your voice and the words that you're saying to your kid is important to be able to help
I can
them
do that,
understand.
CC.
All right, if you're trying to tell me something and I'm looking around,
Get
what
your
are you
hands
gonna say?
off her
Turn around.
now.
I'm talking to you right now.
Exactly.
Don't speak
Make
to her like
sense?
that.
Dad was on track, but I do want to do a couple of things to help this family through their transition because
like the
they
way
are
his
gonna be
tone
moving
was
again
with
in
her.
2 weeks.
You better watch it.
Moving house can be incredibly stressful, but I wanted to show Mum and Dad with a little bit of creativity, they could make packing a real fun game for the boys.
Yeah, it's called
This is a
unpacking.
fire
They just should
drill
make another game called
that we're
packing where
going
you
to
pack
do.
stuff.
Nico, I want you to be a part of this in a big way. So I've given you the fire chief hat. That's the man who's in charge of the other
Let's go, Fire Chief
firefighters.
Nico.
I'm the fire chief.
So you have the red one.
FG Nico,
okay,
FG
and
Fire
Kai
Chief.
and crew have the yellow ones. You will have 4 minutes to collect your favorite things that you need to take
Joe Smart making chores and tasks feel like games. I like it.
to your next home and bring downstairs
I'm saying, Jim, I don't like
back
that.
into this box.
19 and Counting and Sister Wives. You guys got to remind me of all these shows one day. We'll just look
So
and
yeah,
see
the
if all of them
stopwatch,
show
the
up.
blue dollar whistle. The boys are running around crazy.
19 years and counting.
You forgot the firefighter.
19.
He's downstairs.
Oh, 19 kids. Well, that's a lot of kids.
Put it in the box.
It was definitely fun, and I think it's exciting for the boys to get to open up and have something to do, and just really takes the focus off of all the
Yeah, it
negative
probably would go
things.
wrong there, Lauren. But that's a good concept.
10 seconds left.
I feel really empowered. Like, okay, we're going on this adventure. We're together as a family. Let's do this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sister Wives is where I drew the
I'm
line.
not being frightened.
It's bad? Is that bad? I
Before
love bad
leave,
shows,
have
though. I
one
love
thing that
cringe.
I want to give to these boys to help them feel connected.
I do
to
kind of
their
like
friends
cringe.
and
Wife Swap,
family,
can we
'cause
watch?
they're moving to a
Wife
new
Swap
home in
is
2
it?
weeks.
Once again, I will love to watch these things. If you guys can find shows that you look up on YouTube and they have full episodes, like full episodes, just then you can tell me or DM me on Instagram, and be like, Ryan, there's 20 full episodes of Wife Swap. But if there's not, and then I gotta go to Hulu or whatever won't let me stream it, it will black it out. So it's like if there's a show, if they have full episodes, I will watch it. If they don't, I don't like watching 4-minute clips. It's just not fun.
These cards here, they're very special. That there's a football one and a bear and there's hearts. They're all different pictures that you can colour in. But the wonderful thing is that at the back, they're stamps and they become postcards, okay? So you can colour them in
Baffled 'em.
and send them to Grandma and Grandpa.
It's something really hands-on that he'll be able to, be proud of and take ownership and be involved in. He'll use them up real fast.
All right. I'm going to get off in a minute, guys. Hour and 35 minutes, though, kind of a lofty stream for me. Usually we do like an hour and 15. We did an hour and a half today. Ryan, will you ever restock Nervous clothing? Isabella, I'm going to probably do a new drop in a month or two of another colorway.
Cece, it's all yours.
Cece, take it away. Janie with 1111 just to give the layup to Cece for the free basket. That's a basketball phrase. But yes, there will be more Nervous stuff in the future. But it's going to be like, I think I'm only do 50 this time, and it's just going to be crew necks. Thank you for that, 1111 Janie. FG. Hope this was a good stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, it is You Look Like Ryan Gosling, all one word. You type that into YouTube, YOU, You Look Like Ryan Gosling. It'll pop up. You'll see his head, and then you'll see my head pop up. Pause, not like that, my face. And if you want to subscribe, I've been posting almost every single day. Every day. What's up, Godis? We're about to get off, but we watched an entire episode of Super Nanny, which was exciting. Every stream is a good stream. Thank you. That makes me feel very happy. Thank you for saying that. But yes, thank you, everybody. Every single person that is in here right now, whether you're lurking or not, thank you for coming out to the stream today. I'm sorry I started a little bit late, but I was working on the YouTube video today. I've been trying to work hard to get you guys some content. Like I said, a new video has been on that channel every single day. So if that's your kind of thing, please subscribe. If you haven't watched today's video, please do. Give it a like for me. Comment. Help me in the algorithm. You know how that works. It's hard out here these days. But I love y'all. Thanks for everything. Thanks for 1,543 subs on Twitch. That's a lot. That's a lot, okay? And I'll be on here tomorrow, and I will see y'all then. Love y'all for everything that you do for me. Goodbye. One day I'm going to break the camera by mistake doing this stupid ass thing. Let me read Cece's outro thing to end it. Thank you for everything. You're literally amazing, and you do so much for us. Content, friendship, streamer, viewer-wise. We all love you so much. We're so proud of you and all you do. Keep up the amazing work. CC, I could say all that to you. You just need to stream, and then I could say all that to you. Thank you. Love y'all. Be safe tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow.